What's good, everybody? Wound Viking back in the building with another live. Good morning, Aurora. How you doing on your side of the world? What's up, Firecraft? Happy Sunday. Gotta turn off my phone. So, guys, you know the drill. Ask me anything, whatever you want to talk about. I'm here. I'll be on for a good 30 minutes, I think. That's the idea. We've been getting a lot of new subscribers, guys. I got some good news. One of my old videos is going viral. I had a video called My Last Day Alive, and it's taken off like crazy. So shout out to all the people who have been watching that video. YouTube is funny like that. It always takes, like, it can just take an old video and just ramp it through the roof. Either way, let's get this popping. Let's get some good questions going. It is not bad to stay single. There's nothing wrong with being single. Being single is great. Society attaches way too much value and credibility and validation to people being in a relationship. It's really easy, and it's really easy to be in a relationship. To be in a good relationship, to be in a healthy relationship, that's another thing. But sadly enough, in society, it's all about not being single. Because if you're single, you're broken, you're sick, you're this, you're that, there's something wrong with you. Also, the opposite is true. So there's nothing wrong with being single, even though I'm not single. What's up, Milo? That's a great question, Andrew. Do I think that PUA tactics and game works to get girls? I think that those tactics, they do in fact work. They do in fact work in order to, like, they basically allow you to manipulate your way into sleeping with a woman. Now, at a certain point, like, what is your objective? Just to try to have sex with as many women as possible? Then I guess you should go for that. But at a certain point, you're going to have to actually reveal your true self. And I read The Game. The Game is a book written about basically tactics on how to get women to like you, get women to think you're attractive. They talk about peacocking, things like that. Negging, which is making like little negative remarks about a woman so that she'll think you're different than all the guys sucking up to her, yada, 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 stuff like that. Um, it works, but you'll feel like a scumbag doing it, first of all. Like, it doesn't make you feel good. And second of all, it also, the biggest issue I have with it is that it really plays into the notion that the biggest achievement one can have is like getting laid and picking up women. It's like it's a waste of time, really, in a lot of cases. So that's my stance on that. How to get women. People just wanna talk about the same shit. How to be confident, how to get women, how do I get women? Like, it's like, guys, we need to stop and let go, this obsession with, with dating and conquering people romantically. Like, that's the epitome of success. It's so funny, and it's still so true. We're in 2020. We're about to go to Mars. We got electric fucking Teslas, and still, who do we all want to be? We all want to be the guy who has 5 girls at the same time. Like, it's such an outdated notion, and it's medieval, and it's still relevant to this day. It's still relevant. You know how you get women? By not spending your entire fucking day thinking about how you're getting women, by actually doing something for you, by actually having a real interest, a real direction in your life, and pursuing that. By not being like all of these other fucking morons who are just obsessed with women, and just doing your own thing and showing women that your holy grail of success is not getting laid. That's what women like. A guy that's actually doing something productive with his life and that has his own plan. Women will become a byproduct of that. Like all that stuff will come. It's a byproduct of it. That's a byproduct of having success in other areas. What's up, Mrs. Cobb? What's up, Nathan? Why are you so underrated? Shit, I don't know, man. It's ridiculous. I should have had at least 500,000 subs by now. If you look at and I dare anyone to argue with me, but look at the amount of videos I've put over what, like 400 videos in the last 3 years. Look at the variety of topics. Like it's crazy. The problem is YouTube does not reward quality. YouTube rewards bullshit. It's a bullshit platform. It promotes negative content. It promotes hateful content. It promotes um, silly, unintelligent content, and that's just what it is. But I got faith that sooner than later, talent will flow to the top, and that's why I'm keeping it going. But yes, I do agree that I'm underrated. Guys, you should look at the money I make with YouTube. It's ridiculous. I make nothing. Not to complain because I make money doing coaching, but YouTube pays so bad. It's like, yeah, I make less than 50 euros a month from YouTube. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. What's up, Shida? What's the favorite country you've ever been? I would say Colombia. Colombia and the Dominican Republic. What's up, Celeste? There's probably a lot of people who would definitely like your content that haven't fired you yet. That's the thing. People just don't know you exist. Like you open. Have you tried going to the trending page? Like I go to the trending page every now and then just for laughs, and it's like, why is Ariana Grande on the trending page in YouTube? You know what I mean? Like, why are we still pushing? Why is YouTube as a platform pushing Ariana Grande? She really needs that help. Like, she needs to be. You know what I mean? Like, how about pushing some independent content creators who are not signed to a record label since age 9? Change your hairstyle like Beckham. What did he do, Nathan? Which send me a picture of the hairstyle that you want me to change it to, and I'll consider it. What's up, Morocco? Shout out to Morocco. Merci beaucoup pour mon ami de Morocco. Why are most celebrities sexualized? Because sex sells. Sex sells. There's only a few things that sell: sex, violence, drama, negativity, and shortcuts. For example, incredibly fit bodies on steroids. The trending page is cancer. I agree. You get all these stupid TikTok influencers and cringe ass YouTubers with their hype beast. Yeah, I know. Exactly. So, guys, as I mentioned before, I'm still doing my coaching. If you want to get in touch with me, you can email me at lorenz.dries@gmail.com, and you can work with me, and we can do this on a one-to-one basis. Shout out to all my amazing clients. Big shout out to Spencer. He's probably not listening right now, but still shout out to him. It's one of my favorites. Shag Town, stand up. I wish we had better values in the short life we live. Nathan, I don't like celebrities. Yet you want me to change my hair to the hair of the celebrity. So there's something about that statement that's a little bit conflicting. I do not have children. No. I managed to make it to 32 without getting divorced and without having kids. Shout out to myself. Yay, yay. I ain't trying to have kids, Playboy, at least not yet. So, for those who are just joining, welcome to the Wounded Viking Live. I encourage you to ask me anything. Trump and Biden are both bad. I agree, but I also don't think it's fair for people to put Biden in the same boat as Trump. Like, Trump is just a whole different level. I don't idolize them since most are fake identity. Let's get some good questions going, guys. I'm not going to be here for that long, so take advantage of the moment. I want to say congratulations to all my Democratic friends. Hopefully, America can have some stability now. Let's see what happens. Dave, I'm from Spain. I'm always really surprised when I see on TV people on the streets USA carrying guns. I've never seen a gun in my life. Is it normal in the US? Hey, ¿qué tal, amigo? Un abrazo grande para España. En los Estados Unidos tienes lugares como Texas en quien puedes tener una pistola, pero en otros lugares como New York no puedes. So it depends on the state. So you have a so-called open carry permit, um, and in states like Texas, you're allowed to basically wear a gun in public. But in other states like California and New York, no fucking way. But yeah, and overall, guns are pretty normal in the U.S. Guns are pretty normal. People love them. It is what it is, man. America. What's up, Chico? Know the difference between lust and love. Yes. Why do we even vote if each president is going to screw up something important each year? I mean, it is what it is, you know. The American system is flawed by design. What can I say? What advice could you give for young adults who don't know what to do with their life? Try a little bit of everything. Get out of your comfort zone. Travel, travel, travel. Just literally go to a place you've never been. Go by yourself. Reinvent yourself, and just try a million different things. If you're not sure what to study, then go work abroad for a year. Go teach English somewhere. You'll figure yourself out, but don't stay put. Travel. The vaccine will be years away. No, I don't think so. The vaccine is coming real soon. We'll have it pretty soon. The gun carrying, you don't see that much, except the rural open carry. Right. Yeah, but I was in Maine. I was in Maine, Deer Isle off the coast. And people are not open carrying, but they still had guns in their cars and stuff. It's like, yeah, it's the access that people have to firearms in the U.S. is absolutely ridiculous. And yes, still somehow they believe that that's a good thing. Well, I wasn't expecting you replying in Spanish. Hablas muy bien, sigo así, tienes mis respetos. Montón de gracias, Dave. Claro, hablo español. Yeah. Tenía la idea de hacer vídeos también en español, pero todavía no lo hacía. Puede ser en el futuro, yo voy a hacerlo, pero en el momento todo en inglés. ¿Dónde eres en España? When you're a leader, how do you deal with the haters? I don't really have much, like, I don't know. I don't, if someone, first of all, I never block anyone on my, I never block people from my channel unless they're promoting like porn sites and or they're automatic bots. Um, I don't know. I just the haters. It's okay. I don't really have that many haters, or I mean, yeah, I do, but it's not really something that takes up a lot of space in my head. Have you heard of David Goggins? Of course I have. Listen, I like David Goggins, but let me be honest. Let me be honest about David Goggins. I like him. I feel like David Goggins, what he does really well is like he is the fire starter. He's the spark that many people need to wake the fuck up and to start doing some physical activity. That's great. That's cool. But I don't agree with his overall mentality. And where it gets tricky with David Goggins is when people start like they are not able to separate the entertainment from the reality, and they start taking David Goggins' philosophy in a literal sense, and they're like, if you're not getting up at 5 a.m. in the morning to go do sprints, you're a fucking pussy. And it's like, yeah, not really. David Goggins enjoys pain. David Goggins, to me, is literally sick in the head. That's not to say that his content doesn't have value. That's not to say that he doesn't do a very good job motivating people. But David Goggins is, to me, the exact same as someone that's addicted to cocaine. If David Goggins cannot suffer, if David Goggins cannot absolutely wreck his body by doing crazy amounts of marathons and running and workouts, he can't live. He can't go 2 days without doing some extreme physical activity. Is that freedom? Does that mean you're happy? I don't think so. I really, and this is coming from someone. I work out every day. I'm in the gym every day. I run 6K 3 to 4 times a week. I'm very athletic. I play basketball. I'm all about fucking fitness and physical development. But my issue with David Goggins is that a lot of people who are not that intelligent, they see him and they want to mimic what he does, and they're just gonna get hurt, and they're gonna be further off from getting better than they've ever been. So that's my issue. When I look at David Goggins, I see someone who is trapped in an addiction to pain, and to insurmountable goals. So it's like let's chill on the glorification of David Goggins and what he stands for, because until he figures out a way to like be happy without constantly having to like physically torture himself, I'm not I'm not really gonna you know tell people that he that's the way to go. That's my take on David Goggins. What do you think about the rigged election? It's so crazy. It's so crazy how many people that I really respected. So, for example, on Instagram, I follow a bunch of American people, and I really like their content. I think they're intelligent. They have a million followers, all this stuff, and I like them, right? And to see these people come out and talk about, you know, Democrats and Republicans used were given a invisible ink to put into the ballots were forged with invisible ink, and Democrats have stolen the election. Like it's crazy how many absolutely just very unintelligent morons are able to obtain success and status on social media. And that's the great thing about this election. It's like they show face. They finally show face. Like there was a few people talking about, like they actually believe Trump. There's people who actually still believe that the all the mailing stuff and that it's all like one big scam. And I'm looking at them like, holy fucking shit. You guys did such a good job pretending to be a moderately intelligent person for a long time. It's crazy, it's scary, and it's a reminder for everyone that numbers on Instagram do not equal anything. They don't equal, you know, like intelligence or credibility. It's crazy. So yeah, crazy man. My husband is Dutch originally. He loves his guns. Shout out to your husband. What's up, Petra? Dealing with unrequited love. Anthony, that means not getting back love. Then keep it moving. Why would you water a flower? Don't water dead flowers. I live in Tarragona. Of course, man. Yo estaba en Barcelona como 3 años. Vivía en Barcelona mucho tiempo, 3 años. Estaba en Tarragona. Claro, I was living there. A lot of women now don't want a relationship because they've been cheated on so many times. Women cheat all the time too. I don't want to hear that shit. Women cheat all the time, just like men. It's not like men are the big bad wolf. Anthony, Mr. Viking, what would your advice be to someone who's holding on to unrequited love? Yeah, don't stop giving out that love. Put that love into yourself. Find somebody else. There's 7 billion people out there. Stop pouring your energy into someone who doesn't return it. That's ridiculous. Stars on Mars. That David Goggins is handling his traumas for working out. It isn't healthy. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. David Goggins is not a mentally healthy person. And he's currently being put on this pedestal by all these people where it's like, yeah, bro, fuck yeah, run a marathon 4 times a week. No pain, no gain. And it's like, yeah, you're all gonna end up injured and in the hospital doing that stupid shit. By the way, guys, if you appreciate the channel, you're always welcome to click on the dollar sign below the chat box. It's called Super Chat. It allows you to send over $1 if you appreciate my content, if you like my videos. I gotta pay the bills, man. If you like it, send over something, and that would mean the world to me. Spaghetti. I don't want to offend you, wounded Viking. Here we go. But ever since I went NGTOW, I have more money and no more cares about cheating women. Why would that offend me? You're doing amazing in life, buddy. Then stay NGTOW. Shout out to all my men going the wrong way. If that's what you want to do, then that's what you should do. I'm not gonna knock it. Do what you want to do. It's all good. I am not against men going the wrong way. I just made a video making fun of you guys. That's it. And it got blown out of proportion. If you have feelings for someone and those feelings are unrequited. So Anthony, again for the third time, just move on, man. Like if they don't love you back, let them go. Why are we always have this obsession with things that we can't have? We just love it. We just love everything we can have. Think about this for 1 second, right? We're so obsessed with aliens and all these things that we haven't discovered yet, right? Potential creatures in space. Look at all the crazy shit that we have in planet Earth. Think about that for 2 seconds. Just think about that for 2 seconds. Think about all of, like, if we had never seen a giraffe, if we had never seen a fucking peacock, right? And they would show you a giraffe or a peacock today, and we'd never seen it. We would be like, holy fucking shit. This is the craziest animal I've ever seen in my life, right? Like it would just be like it would blow our mind. But because we're used to peacocks, because we're used to like giraffes, we don't give a fuck about it. That tells you everything you need to know about mankind. Oh, Bobby, thank you so much. Thank you for the donation. That's very, very generous of you. $5 goes a long way in this pandemic. Thank you. Thank you for people like you who are keeping my channel afloat, who recognize my value and are willing to sponsor. That really means everything to me. What's up, Joshua? What position you play in basketball? You gotta date 10 girls to find one you're into. Okay. It'll be difficult, but I got it. Broken Verdi. What's up? What are your passions, hobbies, as part of working out? That's a cool question. I love history. I love nerding out like about anything that has to do with space. So I'm very much into Lex Friedman. That's Lex Friedman. I like the Joe Rogan podcast. I said history. I like music. I used to make music. I have over 100 rap songs and hip hop songs and singing songs recorded, over 100. I used to put out actual CDs in my hometown. I would print the CDs with album cover and everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My rap name used to be Young Louie. I'm not kidding. This is all true. I love hiking. I love. Oh, I guess that's sports, right? I just love nature. I'm obsessed with nature. Um, I love what else? Reading, mm, studying Spanish. I like reggaeton. What else do I like? Cooking, philosophizing. Oh, Peace Quest, thank you so much. Yo, you guys are awesome. Thank you. That's 50 NOK. I don't know what that means. I don't know how much it is, but I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. That goes a long way. Thank you for sponsoring the channel. What's up, Dennis? I see you, buddy. He loves NFL. I don't love NFL. I love the NBA. I wear NFL clothing because I think they got cool logos, but I'm an NBA guy. What's up, Ryoshi? Obrigado, Pedro. Hey, thank you, man. Big shout out to Brazil. How do you cope with depression? Aurora, you have to start over. You have to get moving. You got to do something, and that something has to be now. Okay, so understand that you have been put in an incredible position. You're a human being in 2020 with health, with access to the internet. Life has never been easier, never been better. Take full advantage of that. Please start today. Snap out of it. Join a gym. Better yourself. Set goals. Restart. Also, if you're dealing with depression, you can always hire me if you want my help. This is my email address, lorenz.dreams@gmail.com, and then we can do these video chats on a personal basis. I'm already working with 8 clients, and that's what I do all the time, basically. What are your dreams for the future? Buying my own house with my girl somewhere, with a lot of space and a lot of nature, where I can host seminars, where I can have people come to me from all across the world, fucking do moments of meditation together, all that stuff. Have like a Viking farm. That's my dream, man. And to make this channel motherfucking huge. Hold on to what, Anthony? Hold on. Why we hold on to something that we don't have? I'm doing great, Serendipity. That's a beautiful name. You should have cereal, buddy. You're welcome, spaghetti. What's up, Dennis? Did you hear about the crater found in Greenland, the meteor that destroyed the planet? I heard about it. Is there new development about that? Joshua, man, I'll play you anytime. What's your position, man? I would love to play basketball with you. I'm a shooter, though. I gotta warn you, I'm a shooter. But I can post you up too, because I'm 6'5", 6'4". Exactly, Ryoshi. What was the hardest question someone has ever asked you? Probably like the meaning of life. That's like the classic hard question. Um, oh, you're a point guard. Damn. Well, I'm gonna post you up, man. Barbecue chicken in the post. You're done. I'll post you up. I'm Viking Olajuwon. Nice Portuguese. Thank you, man. Yeah, I like System of a Down. They're cool. They're good. I used to jam them super hard, like when I was in high school. Wake up. I know a bit of little makeup. They released 2 new songs. Oh shit. And are they any good? What's up, Aldis? What's your favorite takeaway food? Chinese. Chinese. You cannot be a moderator, but thanks for asking. What you can do, however, is support the channel by clicking on the $sign below the chat box. It allows you to make any type of donation to your liking, and it greatly, greatly, greatly helps my channel. So if you feel like I have made good content over the past 4 years, feel free. What's your opinion on people that don't like the simple fact of existing? My opinion is that I feel very bad for them. Trippy Harris, I did a whole video on how I used to look. So just look at just Google the video in my YouTube channel. Put in "wounded Viking look before cancer." I think you'll find it. Chinese is the best. Yep. My favorite ecosystem. Ooh, I would say mountains. Yes, mountains. I don't really follow any religion. I was born a Catholic Christian. I mean, raised a Catholic Christian, but I'm not practicing. No. I mean, I used to be into Pokemon when I was like 10 years old, but not anymore. I like Dragon Ball Z though. Yeah, mountains are the shit. Mountains for me is the best. Mountains, absolutely. I know the Philippines. Of course, I know the Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines, man. My bro committed suicide. Do you think he's your best friend often? I do. Um, I do think about my best friend, my friend who killed himself. He lives on through me, and I'm happy that you remember me mentioning him. So this guy keeps asking me if he can be a moderator in Dutch. I don't understand what the point is. Why do you want to be a moderator? Why should I hire you as my moderator? This is funny. Fight me in Dragon Ball Super. Oh, I don't play the Dragon Ball game. I just used to watch the cartoons. I like Vegeta. For those who are just joining, welcome to my live Ask Me Anything. You can ask me anything, and Yeah, so he's saying in Dutch, moderee means moderator. Well, not really, but he made up his own word. And he keeps asking me, can I be your moderator in Dutch? Mag ik means may I. Yeah, Dutchies. This is funny. Chris Smith, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Hey, Chris, do you like the new podcast format? Guys, I want to make sure that you do you have your notifications turned on? It's important that you click on the bell um next to my like subscribe thing so you get notifications. Otherwise, YouTube does not inform you that I actually post new videos. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Yeah, Dennis, thank you so much for the donation, man. That means a lot. Yo, you guys are the best. Big shout out to all you making generous donations to the channel. You're keeping this channel afloat. It really means a lot. Big shout out to Dennis, man. The gyms in Belgium are also closed. So I'm confined to running in the woods all the time and lifting at home in my home gym, which is not easy, but hey, it is what it is. I had a best friend in Bruges, but we lost contact. Yeah, Belgians are loyal. They are. They are. We're not that friendly at first, but we are loyal, and we have good values and overall, we're pretty good people. We're not the most positive people, but you can count on us. That's a real thing. How do you let go of repressed emotions? Either I make a video about it, or I go running. To put your body in motion is such an underrated act. Like if you move, it makes everything better. Just everything. So that's what I like to do. Move, run, hike. I hike all the time. There isn't a day that I don't go for a hike. It's like I hike all the time. I just needed to let my thoughts sink. You're very welcome, Serendipity. Thoughts on U.S. election? Hey, listen, guys, we have a special guest in the building. One of my all-time favorite clients that I'm working with on a weekly, well, daily basis. My boy Spencer, all the way from Chicago, Chi-Town. I want to give a big shout out to this guy. I owe him a shout out from a bet that I lost to him the way back. So I'm gonna give you a shout out now. This guy has made an incredible transformation. He is just battling his demons day after day, going up, not shying away, never lying to himself, never lying to me. One of the most genuine and cool guys that I have the pleasure of working with. So I want to give a special shout out to this guy right there, Spencer. Um, and I want to congratulate him for being in a winning camp. You know, shout out to my Democrat friends. Yeah, my thoughts are I think that we can all agree that um, we need less polarization, we need less conflict, and we need a little bit of um, more like normal adult behavior, especially in the presidential office. So I'm happy with the outcome for sure. Not to say that I think Biden is this saint. Like I don't think you can be president when you're a good person, but the main thing was getting Trump out of there, and that's a good thing. I got stuck with my parents during the last lockdown. I moved out this time alone for lockdown. Do you prefer to be independent for lockdown? Yeah, it's better. I mean, it's you still need to be able to meet people, of course, but I think it's better to be independent. At the same time, the woolly mammoths, the saber-toothed tiger, and ancient civilizations were extinct about 12,000 years ago, same time Atlantis was destroyed. That's so cool, man. But don't you think that Atlantis is at the bottom of the ocean right now? Jimmy, where are you getting this information from? That's interesting. Divya Suresh, tomorrow is my first college exam. Yes, I have advice. Listen, get up super early in the morning. When you wake up early in the morning, right? Don't spend your time studying until until 2 in the morning. Go to bed at midnight the latest, and get up at 4 or 5 in the morning. Because when you sleep, after your sleep, your mind is like an empty canvas. So you can take everything in so much better after you just woke up. So those last 3 hours before the exam, that's golden. Use it. The price of weights and workout equipment have increased 10 times. Yeah, crazy. What year you got cancer? 2013. Yeah, 2000. Well, technically 2012. For all my university exams, I pulled all-nighters. Man, that's crazy. You need to reset your brain so you can take in new stuff. Sleep is essential. I'm 6'4", 1 meter 94. That's 6'4", right? Or is it 6'5"? I think it's 6'4". There's so much more to Lorenz than cancer. Thank you. Thank you. That's nice of you to say. It is what it is, though. Cancer is a part of my story. I'm not mad at that. I'm not tripping. So, guys, again, for those who are just joining, this is the Wound and the Viking Life. You get to ask me anything. I also offer personal coaching, so we can do this on a personal basis where I see your face and we talk. If you're interested in that, you can email me at lorenz.dries@gmail.com. Also, if you want to support the channel, if you like these lives, if you want to see me do more of these, or if you ever saw a video of mine that changed your life, you're always welcome to click on the dollar sign below the chat box. It allows you to send over a dollar. A dollar goes a long way. That's what my mom always said. I do take protein powder, but only vegan protein powder. No more whey. I don't think whey is that good for your stomach. Vegan protein powder is a lot better for the stomach. It's a lot healthier, and I do take it every now and then. Aside from that, I just take my protein from my food. Do you have outside space to work out outside? My basement, so in my parents' basement, there's like a little home gym. Like I could barely call it a home gym, but I use that. How do you motivate yourself to work out? Motivation is a luxury that you cannot afford. Like if there was a trick to become motivated, then everyone would just apply that trick and be motivated and per definition be successful. You know when you make the difference? When you still get shit done, regardless of regardless of you feeling motivated or not. You need to be able to get shit done without feeling motivation. So don't overthink it, just do it. And then on the days that you have motivation, it's going to be even easier. So for me, going to the gym and working out is as natural as brushing my teeth. It's just normal. How's your girl? She's great. She's studying. She's very happy, very healthy, in great shape. What do you do for a living? Basically, most of my activity in terms of that is coaching people. Aside from that, I obviously do my YouTube and my podcast, but YouTube itself pays very low. Hey, thank you, Spence. Appreciate that. Yeah, so that's one of my clients right there, Spencer Lastina, man. An absolute Chi-Town legend. He makes my job easy. It's fun when you can work with people who are actually fun to talk to. So I'm blessed. You're very powerful. I look up to you, man. Thank you, Think H. I'm really struggling to get lean. For some reason, all of my fat is around my waist. When I try to cut really low body fat, I lose the fat from everywhere else, but the abdominal fat remains. That I'm gonna be honest with you. It means that you haven't gone low enough yet. And listen, man, don't just rely on diet. Cardio, cardio, cardio. I know all of those neat heads in the gym. They talk about, oh, cardio is gonna kill your gains. Fuck them. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Cardio is life. Do it. Yeah, Broken, send me an email, man. Send me an email. We can talk about it. Let's see. That's my address right there. Hit me up. Yes, I have a car. Nothing fancy. A Volkswagen from 2007. A Golf Plus. But between you and me, I chipped it so it goes faster. Yeah, Volkswagen gang. Thank you, El Mestari. Thank you, El Mestari. How do you keep motivated? I just answered that question, right? I think I did. Yeah, I just I stay motivated by staying busy, setting new goals, reinventing yourself. The Volkswagen Golf is the best car. I agree. Volkswagen is the absolute goat brand. It's so good. I passed my test on a Volkswagen Golf. Congratulations. Oh wow, we're already 40 minutes in. Guys, listen, don't forget to make sure that you have the notifications on for my videos. So a lot of people have been complaining that YouTube isn't even telling them when I post a new video. So, make sure you check that out so you can stay up to date and you know what I'm posting. In the meantime, let's get some more good questions going, and I will be more than happy to answer them. I think I'll be keeping this live up so people can watch it later, since I'm not going to be posting any other videos through the day. Yeah, Broken Very. Send me an email. That's my email right there, lorenz.reese@gmail.com. As I wait for new questions, I'm just gonna reiterate that if you feel like sponsoring the channel, you can always click on the dollar sign below the chat box. And it allows you to send over $1. Questions, guys, questions. Come on. How do I feel confident about my appearance? Divya, by maximizing your strengths. For sure, you have something good. Either you have good hair or you have good skin. Maximize your strengths, first of all. Second of all, get into fashion. You don't need to spend a lot of money to look good. Check out ASOS.com and just look at their house brand, ASOS Design. This sweater is from ASOS. They got a bunch of cool stuff. They are very original. They're very like with the times. You can really make yourself look a lot better than you look with good fashion. Also, stop comparing yourself to others. Be your own person. Gotta head out. Just want to thank you for all the help, inspiration, and motivational advice. You really helped me get my shit together. Thank you, Dennis. That means a lot, buddy. Do you miss traveling? I honestly don't. I don't. No, that's not what I miss at all. There's certain things that I miss from before Corona, but traveling is not one of them. No, I was lucky enough to have an extensive period of traveling, in which I was able to go to many different places. But it gets lonely after a while, and it gets boring if you have no one to share those moments with. And the relationships that you form on these travels are usually quite superficial, to be honest. The Broken Very, hit me up on email. Guys, please don't leave him. Do you use gear? No, man, no. I never used steroids in my life, but thank you for the compliment. That means a lot. Never used gear in my life. That's for anyone that is into the gym, like, that's the greatest compliment you can give someone that's hitting the gym, like asking them to take something. Yeah, Biden won. I am a Taurus, Broken Very. TRT is necessary. I mean, necessary for what? I do admit that I am curious about TRT, and there might be a possibility that at a later stage of my life, when I hit 40, I might look into TRT. But I don't think it's necessary to get to, like, this whole physique is without TRT, obviously. I really, if you have low testosterone, yes, of course. Do you think that there is always somebody for everybody? I don't think that life is a Disney movie. I'm just going by probability, and because of that, I will say yes. How did you decide to just get up and do it? It was fear a factor. Lotus Bomb. I found in my life that it's all about putting yourself in a position to get lucky. And it's all about taking action, pushing that first domino and allowing yourself to be put in a position where you can get lucky. It doesn't even matter what your goal is. For example, you can say, I am going to, for example, you can say, I'm gonna study a new language, right? Because I want to travel the world. That's your goal. But then by going and signing up to that language course, you might meet someone in that class that will end up becoming your partner in your next business. or that will end up becoming your girlfriend or boyfriend. Like, it doesn't matter. You just have to set goals. The goal itself is not that important. The most important thing is that you're constantly putting up shots in the world. Give yourself a chance to get lucky and to make a shot every now and then. Does that make sense? But by staying at home, by procrastinating and overthinking, you're never going to do anything because no dominoes are going to start falling. But let's say I come up with a crazy plan that I want to build my own plane. I'm going to go to the convenience store and start Googling on where to get the materials. By doing that, I will run into new people that will again open new doors for me. You see how that works? Does that make any sense? Atlantis is not at the bottom of the ocean. Plateaus describes Atlantis having three outer rings. Google Map the Eye of Sahara, you'll find where Atlantis was, also described in tossed tablets. Damn, Jenny, you're woke! What's your opinion on people that use absolutely no alcohol and drugs? I'm gonna put this in, so the Eye of Sahara. There you go. What is your opinion on people that use absolutely no alcohol and drugs? Awesome. Keep it up. More power to you. When COVID is over, where is the first place you will travel to? Probably like somewhere in Europe, and then later on Peru. We want to go there because my girl's from there. I would love to go there. Probably Spain, something like that. All right, guys. Looks like I'm all caught up with all the different questions. If you have any more questions, now would be the time to ask me because I'm not going to be on here for much longer. Si todavía me llamas como antes. I did have a blast talking to all of you. I enjoyed this a lot. So thank you again for all the people who have come here and been here. I miss Spain so badly. I wish I could say the same. All right, I'm about to wrap this one up. Who knows? I might be back later. Unlikely, but you never know. Thank you for watching. And that's it, guys. I'll be back real soon with more podcast content per usual. I love you all and thank you. Peace.